Governor Rick Snyder proposing the new state budget today, and he wants to spend an additional $195 million on the Flint water crisis. We have team coverage for you. The Now's Todd Walker is in Washington, where lawmakers held a hearing on the Flint water crisis. But we're going to begin with Jim Kurtzner in Lansing. And Jim, the governor was almost shouted down while speaking to state lawmakers today, wasn't he?
Yeah, Joanne, this is the first time in recent memory that a governor has been faced with this continuing operation while trying to conduct routine state business. Protesters were held here in the rotunda behind me. They could not get into the room where the governor did his budget presentation. But take a look inside. The governor's spending a lot of his time talking today about the Flint water crisis as well as the DPS schools, Detroit Public Schools, trying to save them from a total financial collapse. Outside, the protesters chanting, "Drink the water, Rick," and arrest Snyder because this crisis could have been prevented. One major issue is replacing the lead pipes in Flint. Where are they? They've done some mapping, but the governor announcing today that he's hiring a Flint company, Rowe Engineering, to get to the bottom of this. 100,000 people in Flint drank potentially lead-tainted water for a year and a half without any warnings.
Being exposed to lead is harmful, particularly to children. And you have to assume those effects are lifelong. One of the things that's clear in this situation is we must assume all children have been exposed in Flint.
We tested positive for high levels of lead. I had a miscarriage and lost twins due to the crisis in Flint. They were telling us that the water was safe to drink, so of course I was drinking it, giving it to my kids.
Now, coming up next hour at 5, how the governor here in Lansing and Flint's mayor differ on replacing the lead pipes, how quickly that can be done and at what cost, and when will the water be safe to drink in Flint? That answer also next hour at 5. For now, I'm live in Lansing. Jim Kurtzner, The Now Detroit.
Jim,